Hello friends, welcome to my channel. Let's have a look at problem 777, swap adjacent in LR string. So in this video, we're going to share a solution based on the following method. So we simultaneously linearly traverse the two strings, and we check the relative positions of non-x characters and their full counts. So this problem is the same as Leetcode problem 2337, move pieces to obtain a string. So here is a solution video which you can check out if you have time, so that we can together arrive at a very quick solution to this problem at hand. So here we just need to make a correspondence and directly go to the code. So the left column is the Leetcode 777 here, and the right column is the Leetcode 2337. So here the x corresponding to the add score in Leetcode problem 2337, and replacing xl with lx corresponds to move L to the left when its left is an add score in Leetcode problem 2337. So similarly, we can make a correspondence between the replacement of Rx with XR. So we will not repeat here. So with that said, let's look at the code directly. So first, I'm going to track the length. So notice that the start and the end have the same length. So once this is obtained, we're going to initialize for the while loop or the linear traversal. So while I is less than n or j less than n, what we want to do is that we locate non-x characters in start and end respectively. Basically, for two while loops, while I less than n and start I is still x, we're going to push I to the right. When we exit this while loop, either I equals n or the I corresponding to a character that is not x. In other words, it's either R or x or L. So similarly, we can do this for the end string. Let's copy this and change the I to j. Also, we need to change this start to end. So once this is done, we located two indices I and j corresponding to non-x characters in start and end respectively. Before we make comparisons, let's first treat the special case. If I equals n or j equals n, we're going to break the while loop. So otherwise, let's do the cases that we shall return false. If, say, the start I does not equals end j, we're going to return false. Or if both of them equals L, so in this case we shall have I move to the left, so we should have I greater or equal than j. So if I less than j, we're going to return false. Or if both of them equals to R, so in this case we shall move R in the start to the right, so we should have I less or equal than j. So if R is greater than j, we're going to return false. So this if condition picked all the cases that we shall return false at this stage. So next we're going to increment I and j so that we can compare next non-x characters. So I, j. So I plus 1, j plus 1. So after this while loop, if nothing is already returned, we're going to do the count. So I equals n and j equals n. So if both I and j arrives at n, meaning that all the characters in the start and end have the same count, or the total count, so we're going to return true. Otherwise, we return false. So that's the full code. So it's essentially a verbose copy from the solution for Leetcode problem 2337. Let's do a special case check first. It passes the example 1 here, and let's also check a case which do not have the same count. Let's check X, and we check an L or R, it's the same. So this should return false. So with that done, let's do a generic case check. Yeah, it passes the generic case. So with that said, I guess that's about it for this problem. So it's good to make a comparison or do these two problems together. Thank you very much.